Hey guys, how's it going? Superb here, and yeah, this is the first conference review I'm doing for E3. Now in this video I'm going to be discussing Bethesda's first, how I felt about their E3 conference, their press conference, and if I felt their games that they announced were good and whatnot. But without further ado, let's kick into it. So, as a gamer as a whole, I've never really been into Bethesda stuff, to be strictly fair. Obviously, I've played the Elder Scrolls games and whatnot. Never been a Fallout fan or a Doom fan, for that matter. Now, my memory's a bit foggy on it, but the conference was really good. For a first conference, it was fairly good. Fairly good. And obviously, the main star attraction for Bethesda's little conference was obviously Fallout 4. Now they are hyping that so much. I can see why. It looks like a very good. It looks like a good game. I don't know if I'm going to try it yet. Who knows? I never played Fallout 3. Yeah, don't kill me. But yeah, no, it was definitely interesting. But the first game they showed, if I recall correctly, was Doom, the new Doom. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Doom looks incredible. I ain't gonna lie. Sure, it's a normal first-person shooter, but there's just something so good about it. It reminds me, for some reason, of Killzone, Shadowfall, mixed in with a bit of Gears of War kind of tone, and then I don't know. Just it didn't once remind me of Call of Duty. It looks really good. They handled that bit really well. They showed off the trailers really nicely. Oh, the trailer for it looked very decent, looked really good, and overall, pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. Will I be picking it up? Yeah, more than likely. I don't know. Doom looks good. I mean, the multiplayer shows some promise. The online multiplayer looks really decent, and it looks fresh. And now some people might disagree with me there because not a lot of people think that first-person shooters in general are refreshing, and they aren't. Quite frankly, they're quite a safe genre. Doom looks like it could be something. It looks brutal. It looks gory. It looks bloody gorgeous. But yeah, that's Doom. And then this is where I zoned out a bit. They started talking about Elder Scrolls Online a bit. I wasn't too sure what was going on. I think they were just showcasing it. They're doing like a reel of it and whatnot. They were just showing off Elder Scrolls and whatnot, which I'm okay with. Obviously, that's their newest game that's just come out on console. It's been out on PC for a while now. Really good though. Just pretty good. Then obviously Fallout 4. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I'm not really a Fallout 4 kind of guy. I'm not with the whole Fallout hype or anything. Yeah, it's still fairly decent. Gameplay looks nice, but when I just found out, I was just reading a second ago that it's running off Bethesda's old creative engine or whatever you call it that was used for Skyrim, maybe Oblivion and the original Fallout. That's a bit weird. Like, surely you make it on a new engine, but then they said it's been in development for 4 or 5 years now. So, yeah, that's understandable. They're probably working with old tech and they've just evolved with the consoles. But obviously, next gen wasn't, like, they didn't even announce it at that point. The graphics look really nice. They're not the best I've seen, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Gameplay and the concept of the game is really nice. I like the idea of it. I will probably give it a chance if I have the money at the time when it comes out. But for the hype level for me, it's not that great. Well, like I said, I'm not really a huge Bethesda fan. I only really like the Skyrim, Elder Scrolls in general, really. But yeah. And then the final game they moved on to, which I'm so happy they announced, was Dishonored 2. Oh my god. Now, Dishonored 1 is incredibly underrated. You may disagree with me, but I think it's incredibly underrated. It is a fantastic game. Just quality stuff, really. It's just, you can't argue with it. And I'm so happy that they announced a sequel, because the sequel looks so good, and I can't wait to play it when it comes out. They also announced a definitive edition of Dishonored 1, which is coming to Xbox and presumably PlayStation as well. So you get to play it in all nice 1080p, 60 frames per second goodness. So no complaints from me on that front. But yeah, overall conference was handled fairly good. Like it was a really nice start to E3. For me, for some it blew them away. For me, the only game that really blew me away was Dishonored 2. Call me a bit biased there, but that's just my opinion. I don't really play Bethesda games, like I said. But yeah, this is a short one because obviously they didn't really cover as much as like Microsoft and all the others. So yeah, this is my Bethesda E3 review. Overall, I think they did really good. For their first ever conference, mind you, it was a very strong one. Strong start to E3. Yeah, but other than that, there's not any other games that I was expecting them to announce or nothing. So it was pretty much expected, to be fair. I wasn't too surprised apart from Dishonored 2. I was a bit surprised by that. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Liked the video and liked the conference. Yeah, so like, subscribe, favourite, all that. And the next one I'm doing is Microsoft. So I'll see you guys in that video. I'll speak to you guys later.